Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And he'll be up. Yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. George Karlaftis drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Mahomes going to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll drop to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. There's a nice move. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Once again, it's Jacobs. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
And sometimes all your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And the next-gen stats show him reaching at a top speed of 20 miles an hour. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points. Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field.
put together a good drive and get some points of their own.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Tony. 7 yards there and a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he finds his man, that's Sweeney. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Working with a 2nd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got it. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. He's going to air one out. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now it's Mahomes again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
The A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And the Raiders have got him. Chandler Jones now with his second sack here on opening night. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Here comes Cohen. 56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they had so far, the field goal. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 49 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 45. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney, 34 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Carr. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now, Carr again. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs again, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Got a man. It's Tunyon. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jayon Brown.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
93.
Carr now on 1st down. And for a 3rd time tonight, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. They find some open field here. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. Drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? Had a crazy situation we just saw there. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Raiders are back within a score. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And he finds his man, that's Sweeney. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
It's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And just a yard to go here on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Hands it off out of the gun. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And this time he is in. Yes. Mecole Hardman punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, This is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
6-18.
Carr to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing his Carr. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. Able to connect with Jacobs. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now Carr. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Here's Carr. And it's complete to Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 44 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Carr. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Mahomes to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He's got room at the 30. It's a room to maneuver. Down the right sideline. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jayon Brown.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at the 27.